Hey guys, Jalen here doing Pros and Cons episode 2, and I get to finally do it on my first card review. Now, I'm very excited to do such a thing because I have not done a card review yet because, like I said, it's the beginning of Season 2. So, thank you so much for suggesting this team, Howling Horrors, for suggesting. But the card we're reviewing today, Makings of a Great Dragon. If you are not sure what this card does, here it is. If you didn't get what it said on the card that I just flashed by, Makings of a Great Dragon is a spell of Ancient World where you pay 2 life and then you're able to add a size 3 Dragon Lord to your hand. Now, this card isn't what I would say is the perfect way to add a size 3, but it's good. But without further ado, let's start the pros and cons of Makings of a Great Dragon. A very important thing I have to point out, it's cast cost. It's actually very, very cheap for such a thing that's really great for Ancient World. Just 2 life, which is just not hard because they have cards like Dragon Dreams and Dragon Emperor Legend to get them back life. So, or their Rock Dragon Emperor Varagos. So, they have ways of getting back the life, and they can keep your life at a good amount, with, like protecting a size 3. That's not a bad cast cost, which is a pro. And so, it's not a bad spell, in any sense of the word. Also, the benefit of this, you can add any single Dragon Lord size 3. This is practically every single size 3 in the deck so far. Lattice the Tyrant, all the Seeger forms, and the new card coming out in the Buddy Fight, the perfect pact known as Rogue Dragon Emperor. So, these cards are all searchable by this card, so it's absolutely great. So that's another pro of the card. Now, the problem with this card is it's not so hard to pay life, but with how Ancient World's designed, it's not too good. So that's a con. This card only costs 2 life, but then that's 2 life added with the other 2 life you cost to use Rise and Fall Dragon, another 2 life for Divine Dragon Creation. And the only ways to gain life are pretty much reliant if you have a size 3 on field, or if it only gains you 1 life with Dragon Emperor Legend, so, or a Buddy Call with the base form Seeger, so, or whatever your buddy is. So this isn't really the most prominent thing that be using up your life, because you're going to kind of need that. Also, Ancient World has lifelink, so this card can sometimes put you in the rage of lifelink if you don't have a way to defend the Seeger. Another thing is, card is almost a terrible top deck. Now, it does allow you to add another Seeger form, but in other decks such as Lattice the Tyrant, all it is pretty much you're paying 2 life to get a discard fodder for Lattice the Tyrant, which is going to be another copy of him, or another Wild Dragon size 3 of some sort. So, this card isn't very prominent after you've already pretty much gotten to the point where you've already got size 3. If you have already a size 3, this card becomes pretty much a dead draw to you. Unless you are in the need of a Seeger form, and then this card becomes a benefit to you, which makes it a good pro. My final verdict on Makings of a Great Dragon is really good card. Ancient World really, really needed this. Ancient World has a consistent way of drawing into this card with Divine Dragon Creation and Dragon Emperor Legend, and so on, with, like, if you throw in Buddy Help. But either way, this card is quite easy to get to, and it pretty much allows it to be another draw, basically, for any of your Dragon Lords that you need. So, this card is perfectly fine to deck, definitely 3 or 4 of, maybe a 4 of more so, depending on your deck build of some sort. But either way, you should be definitely running this in an Ancient World deck. So, hope you guys like my first card review. Stick around for more pros and cons every Wednesday. And I'll see you guys later. Jalen going out. Subscribe to TBI.